Well, we had to come up with a plan B for the broiler chickens. That's what we're going to talk about today. Hey everybody, welcome back to Living Traditions Homestead. Well, as you know, if you've been following us for a while now, we're working on our first batch of broiler chickens for this year. Now this year we decided to start them about a month earlier than normal. And the reason that we did that is because we sell them at the farmer's market. We sell chicken meat at the farmer's market, and if we wait until May to start them, we won't really have chicken meat to sell until almost July, which is a big deal. Our farmer's market starts the first weekend in April, so it actually starts this weekend. And if we don't have meat to sell until July, that's a big, jump into the farmer's market where we're missing a lot of sales. So this year we decided to start them in the beginning of March, but that has posed some problems for us. We normally move all of the chickens to their chicken tractors at 3 weeks old, but this batch of chickens turned 3 weeks old last week, and our weather has just been so crazy that we haven't been able to move them into their tractors yet. Now today is a beautiful day, so we moved them outside to this run area, which is just outside of their brooder, so they can at least get some sunshine, they can eat some bugs, they can have some grass and some weeds to eat, but we can still move them back inside at night. Now today, just to give you an idea of how crazy the weather has been, today is about 60 degrees outside. Warm enough for me to be outside in a t-shirt. But tonight is supposed to be in the 30s, and then tomorrow night is supposed to be in the teens. So there's just no way I can put these chickens outside in a chicken tractor when the temperature is supposed to be down to about 15 degrees tomorrow night. So we're having to come up with a plan B. We kind of expected that this might happen. It's really not a big deal. The chickens still, as you can see, have plenty of room. There's no reason why they can't spend the next couple weeks in here before they go into their tractors. It's plenty of space for them. They have plenty of greens to eat. They're not confined anymore, but they are staying safe. They're staying out of the elements at night, and they're staying safe from predators. And that's really all that matters when you're raising broilers. So they have they're about 3.5 weeks old right now. So they have about another 3.5 or 4 weeks to go before they're big enough to process. And this is kind of our plan for them for at least the next couple weeks. So now that we have them out here and they're able to move around and just really enjoying being outside, this will also help cut down a little bit on the amount of feed that they're eating. When they're just in their brooder, they have nothing better to do all day but eat. Once they get outside, they like to move around. I know there's a lot of misconceptions about the Cornish Cross Chickens, that they do nothing but lay down all day and like to eat. But these guys are active. If you raise them the way that we teach in the series that I did last summer, which if you haven't seen, I did a week-by-week series last summer where I showed you every week what to be doing with the broiler chickens. I'll leave a link to that up here. I think you'll get a lot of information out of that. But right now, again, they're about 4 weeks old, about 3.5 to 4 weeks old. And you can see they're going through right now about 5 gallons of water a day. That's for 50 chickens. And they're going through about 20 pounds of feed per day. Well, what I estimate is that by the time that they are 7.5 to 8 weeks old, which is the age that we process them, they'll be going through about 1 pound of feed per bird per day. And that will that's a pretty good estimation for 50 birds. We always estimate that they'll go through about 14 bags of feed total during the 8 weeks that they're alive. So I'm just really happy with the way that these guys are growing. So you guys, you can see that they're doing great. We've got them outside, but this way we're able to keep them safe at night, out of the wind, out of the rain, out of the snow, and hopefully they will be right on schedule to be able to process at 7.5 to 8 weeks old. If this is your first time visiting our homestead, I hope you enjoyed this video. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. If you're one of our traditionalists who comes back every day, thank you so much. And until next time, you guys, thanks for stopping by the homestead. Take care, and God bless.